Hey everyone, we're back once again, and even though spooky season is over, it's never over here in the final cut, as you know. And today we are looking at a supernatural thriller called Borley Rectory, The Awakening, brought to us by Stephen M. Smith, giving us the story of Reverend Henry Bull and his sister Kitty, who are put in charge of their estate, the Borley Rectory, after their passing of their father. It looks to them to take care of things and put things in order. Well, the Borley Rectory has a long history of being the most haunted place in Great Britain, and they soon discover this as they find that their family is tormented by supernatural beings that don't like them being here. And as they uncover the secrets of who these beings are, they also uncover family secrets, and as they try to figure out how they can possibly get rid of these ghosties so that they can live on their family estate in peace. Borley Rectory, The Awakening is a fascinating movie that is a supernatural horror thriller that is like Downton Abbey meets The Conjuring. The characters it's set in 1900, which I love my period horror films for one. So I really appreciate that they set it in 1900 and they really capture the feeling of it well. And yeah, I just found it an intriguing story, not knowing much about the actual Borley Rectory. And so this story really kept me intrigued of wanting to learn what exactly is going on. What I also appreciate is the fact that Stephen M. Smith does not hold back on the haunting part of it. No. We could get ghosts fairly quickly at the beginning of this. And throughout, we get these appearances. Just when you're thinking, getting calm and things, they bring in an appearance again, a spooky appearance, or you get to learn more about the dark history of the Borley Rectory being built on top of an old monastery and that history. And yeah, I just loved how Stephen just presents this story and slowly builds that supernatural tension until you get to the final 15 minutes of this film where just all hell breaks loose, basically. I kept it interesting. I liked the build up to it, and I found these characters interesting as well. Reverend Henry Bull is played by Cornelio Dion Williams. I hope I pronounced that right. Thought he did fantastic in here as this guy who's torn between his faith, being a reverend, and the going-ons at the Borley Rectory and the history behind it and how that tests him quite a bit, as well as his family testing him and, his belief system. Whereas then you have Kitty Bull, who's all in, who's very sensitive and can feel these supernatural beings around and see them, and she is very in tune to the supernatural. She's played wonderfully by Jess Inchbald, and I thought she did a great job as well. So it's a great dichotomy between these two, kind of two ends of the spectrum here, and getting to see them, how they have to try to work together to figure out how to dispose of the ghosties around. You get a Dr. Ambrose in here, played by Helen Lederer, who I thought was great. She was a hilarious character who came in and just laid things right out for playing the family doctor. She does in a great performance, as does Patsy Kinsit as Constant Bull, and Julian Glover plays Harry Bull in here, and loved their performances too. It's an intriguing tale. It's visually impressive. I loved how they captured the period, and if you can, if you don't mind an evenly burning story that doesn't give you everything, but then punches it at the end, I think you're going to enjoy Borley Rectory, The Awakening. I enjoyed it. I appreciated especially how it ended. And makes me look more into this interesting story. So thank you so much for watching. If you've seen the Borley Rectory, love to hear your thoughts on it. Like, subscribe, bells and whistles as well. I thank you for your support. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.